Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Madison. Thank you so much for joining. Today I'm going to be doing my May part 1 cash envelope stuffing. Please excuse this messy table. I need to clean it. And basically what I'm going to do is I am going to go over and I'm going to break down everything, and pretty much what I do is every paycheck I get I break down and I put into these cash envelopes. I have made these myself. And I don't have an Etsy or anything, but I do have an awesome Instagram, and I will link it down below that you can buy some cash envelopes from. And pretty much I'm going to give you a quick run through of everything. So I'm currently living at home with my parents. I am saving for a house. My car is paid off, but I still need to pay car insurance, and it's me, my hubby, and my daughter. I will quickly go over with you guys this paycheck. So this was my May part 1 paycheck, $730 I took out of my account to fill all of these envelopes. You first have your main section, which are technically your bill dues. Mine is rent, phone, gas, car insurance, spending, and food. And then you have your sinking funds. Sinking funds are different from person to person. It's whether on what you're saving up for or what you are not touching every single month. These I do touch every month, these I do not. So I really like watching cash envelopes stuffing for this specific reason. I like to know what people are saving up for and what they're excited about or what they're not touching every month. So I'm first off going to start with my monthlies, and these are my monthlies here. They are still fall themed. I do have that video coming very soon. I did end up getting all my items that required to film that video, so that video should be my next one. My monthlies do take up the majority of my paycheck. So I'm just going to zoom you guys in there as I get everything ready. So my monthlies consist of rent, phone, gas, car insurance, spending, and food. So pretty much what I do is every time I use money, I will put the change and the receipt inside. That way I know that I've spent it. And because most of my monthlies, I don't put a tracker on the back, I just keep the receipt and the change in there. That way I know exactly what I spent my money on. I'm first off going to start with rent, and rent gets $250. So 1, 2, and 50. And again, this is just part 1. I do have $250 in here already. So this will be for June's rent. And I pretty much get an extra paycheck every 3 or 4 months. So that's why sometimes I already have rent paid up with only one paycheck, if that makes sense. So in May, we're actually getting paid 3 times. So technically I could have June and July's rent in here if I wanted to, but I'm actually going to be putting my last paycheck towards something else this month. And then on the back here, I just write today's date, the total amount that I entered, and then the total that's in the envelope. Next up, I have phone, and phone gets $50. So that guy right there. And I just have an extra $40. When I first started doing envelopes, I was putting in $60 just in case if I went over. But so far I've been fairly good, so I've just been putting in $50 every paycheck. So then again, just on the back here, I will write the date, amount, and total. And then I also put a line every time I pay and the date. That way I know I'm on track. And phone is done. Next up is gas. Gas, I have run out of the little slip. And like I said, I'll just put the receipt and everything in here, so I'm not too worried. Gas does get $40. So 2 20s. And then gas is done, and this one will also go in my wallet. The other ones will stay in my safe. Then I have car insurance, and again, when I have my video coming out, it will give you a breakdown on what you need to put in each envelope. So if your car insurance is $1,400 for the year, you divide that by how many paychecks and when you're starting, and that's going to give you your amount. So again, I will definitely go more over that in my how to get started video that I have coming, I think, in the next 2 weeks. So for me, my car insurance is $80 a paycheck. So 50, 60, 70. Oh, if I can get it here. 80. And I do have a bunch in here. Oh wow, I hardly have any 20s. So then I'm quickly just going to count this up and I'll write the total on the back. So I have 720. And once I get a large amount like this, I will end up putting this in my account and transfer it to the bill that needs to be paid. But I really like seeing how much I'm saving in the physical aspect of the money, if that makes sense. So I definitely won't be just leaving this around the house. I know I've got some questions and concerns about that before, so I just wanted to let you guys know. So next up is my spending, and this paycheck I gave myself $40. So 20 and 40. And actually before I started filming this video, I did use $20 for my debit card. So this will need to go in my deposit envelope. And I'm technically only gonna have $20, but I'm just gonna put both of them in here for the purpose of this video. And again, spending for me is guilt-free money. I don't care what I spend this on. This is what I've allowed myself to use. If I want to buy makeup, if I want to go to the movies, if I want to do whatever, this is what I'm using my money on, and I'm not touching any of my other envelopes or my debit card. That one will also be going in my wallet. And then next up I have is food, and for me this is groceries. This is strictly groceries. This is not dining out. This is not date night, whatever you want to call it, McDonald's, Tim's, whatever. This is strictly groceries. So I did have a tracker on here, but I ended up just realizing I just put the receipt and the change in here and I know what I've spent it on. So this one also gets $40 as well. So 20, 40, and I'll put that in here. A lot of you have been asking, how do I live off $40? And honestly, if you just plan out your meals, check your freezer and your fridge, what you already have, it has been helping. I also live at home with my parents, so if we need seasonings or sauces or gravies, most of the time we already have it here, so that's not really an expense. This is mostly going towards our meats and our daily produce and stuff like that. So that's been working. This one will also go in my wallet as well. So that is everything for my monthlies, and that total came to $500. So again, that's pretty much the bulk of my paychecks go towards paying my monthlies. These are the things that need to be paid before anything else. So then I'm going to move on to my sinking funds, and I have a lot of these. I like to have individual envelopes for certain reasons. So last paycheck I actually filled a bunch of these. So this paycheck I'm not going to be filling as many. I think I'm just filling 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just filling 4 of them, so I'm going to pull out the 4 and over here, and then I'm just going to put the other ones to the side. So I am filling maintenance, travel, my emergency savings, and then I'm also filling one more envelope that I don't have here with me, and I'll explain that in just a second. So I'm technically filling 4. Like I said, I just don't have the other envelope right now, but I'll explain that in just a second. So first up, I'm going to fill my maintenance. I did just, however, get my tires and my car checked over, so I did have $200 in here, but that's already gone. I am putting in another $30. So a 20 and a 10, that'll go in here, and I will write on the back. So that one's done. Next up is my emergency savings, and if you guys don't know, I am trying to do a savings goal of $2,000 for the year. I do have quite a bit saved up here as well. Wow, I hate when these are all backwards. So I'm just going to quickly count this and then write the total on the back. So I'm almost there for my May goal of how much is needed. And again, once this gets pretty large, I will put this in my account where I don't touch it. Next up is my travel envelope, and this paycheck it'll be getting $100. We are planning on going away in October, and I was a little late to getting started. So I'm putting up more of my money each paycheck now. I'm just gonna quickly total this up and write it on the back. This one also needs a new backing. So this one's done. Also, a great way to save money is selling items around the house. So that's what I've been doing also, and I've been keeping that separate. And all that money that I'm using all the money that I'm saving for selling my items, I'm also going to be putting towards my trip. So that's really going to help. And then last but not least, I have $50, and this will be going towards my new envelope, which will be, drum roll please, Disney. So we're planning a trip hopefully in January or February to go to Disney. We got a really good deal on something, so we're hoping to go. We're going to Florida, but obviously if we can't, it's not the end of the world. But I'm gonna start saving now. I'm pretty much currently just saving for the tickets and the plane. We have everything else kind of already paid for or dealt with. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be saving the majority of my money for. So right now I will be putting in $50 towards that, and I need to make a new envelope. So I'm super excited. So that is everything for my sinking funds. So my sinking funds this month were $230. So $502.30 is $730. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section below, and I will gladly to reply to as many as I can, as well as the giveaway winner has been contacted for my last giveaway. So good luck to everyone. I will be doing more giveaways, 110%. I love giving back to you, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here doing this. So I hope you guys enjoy today, and I hope to see you in another one of my videos. Bye!